Mercedes boss Toto Wolff believes Ferrari didn't show their true pace during their recent testing. Unlike in previous years, Ferrari failed to shine during preseason testing. Welcome along everyone to another episode of Formula News, and first up in today's episode, Toto Wolff calls out Ferrari. Mercedes boss Toto Wolff believes Ferrari didn't show their true pace during recent testing. However, the Scuderia put that down to focusing on the long game rather than the winter testing championships. However, as time went on, rumors began suggesting that Ferrari's 2020 car, the SF1000, is not up to scratch. Ferrari later admitted just that, with the team boss Mattia Binotto saying he's worried about how the team will perform in the early races. Those early races have been on hold as the start of the 2020 season was stopped in its tracks back in March. Instead, the championship will begin next month with a double-header at the Austrian Grand Prix. Next up, James Allison says Vettel's move to Mercedes is unlikely. Mercedes technical director James Allison believes the Formula One team has too many good options on the table that would prevent them from signing Sebastian Vettel. The four-time world champion has been linked with the move to Mercedes since it was announced that he would be leaving Ferrari at the end of this year after 6 seasons with the Scuderia. Mercedes Motorsport boss Toto Wolff has so far refused to dismiss the possibility of Vettel forming a dream team driver lineup with Lewis Hamilton, saying he owed it to the 32-year-old German to consider him as a possibility. The team could yet retain Valtteri Bottas for another season, while it has a reserve driver, George Russell, patiently waiting in the wings as he serves his apprenticeship with Williams. James Allison shared his thoughts on the prospect of working with a power-packed driver lineup of Sebastian and Lewis. As suggested by Toto in recent interviews, Allison too maintained that Mercedes would consider its own drivers first. However, he thinks Mercedes could still function as a team despite having Hamilton and Vettel as teammates. Many believe it's unlikely for the pair to end up as teammates simply because they're just too good individually. Neither man would be willing to move over for the other or listen to team orders, and Mercedes know the consequences of that all too well. The Brackley outfit has the perfect combination with Bottas and Hamilton to win both championships. As a result, there's no reason to spoil a winning formula to achieve the same end result. Allison believes Vettel and Hamilton are experienced and mature enough to make such a pairing work for the team. And lastly, Latifi family are the main bidders for Williams' takeover. The famous English team is having a hard time and is on sale. They're looking for a buyer. However, the main candidate is an acquaintance of the English, namely the father of driver Nicholas Latifi. Frank Williams will watch it with the members' eyes, the demise of his team. The downward spiral started a few years ago on the circuit and has now translated into the financial books. According to an Italian news source, there are several hijackers on the coast for the English team. Since the financial regulations have changed a lot, Formula One seems to be a serious option for many more parties. The wealthy father of Williams driver Nicholas Latifi is an important candidate. After all, the best man has already lent 22 million euros to aid the financially struggling team. According to the Italian newspaper, Michael Latifi is a multi-millionaire who would like to deposit 135 million euros. He would not only do that for his son, but he sees the royal class of motorsport as an interesting and good investment. Not only the Latifi family would be interested in the team that has been managed by Claire Williams for several years now. Another multi-millionaire who has already made an offer at Racing Point is also standing in line, Dmitry Mazepin. After the failed deal with Racing Point, the Russian businessman is still hoping to buy a Formula One team. And that's been today's video. If you don't want to miss out on any Formula One news, then please hit that like and subscribe button for more top-notch F1 reports and insights. Apart from that, I hope you enjoyed the video, hope you have an awesome day, until next time, goodbye.